So where do I start? A great place to start is actually a book by a colleague of mine, someone I really appreciate. I met him several years ago, Chris Gillenbaugh. It's Side Hustle from Idea to Income. Always forget how many days. 27 days. Listen, at this recording, February just ended. February is 28 days. So if you started reading this book on February 1st, you'd already be moving units, or at least moving in the right direction. Fantastic book. He's a very practical person. As far as saying, we're not going to talk abstract. We're going to actually give you the nuts and bolts, the tactical. That's the word I'm looking for. He's a very tactical person. So he's like, I'm not going to talk about this abstract stuff. I'm going to tell you to do it right now. And that's what I love about his work. It's a fantastic book. I saw him up in Detroit when I was in the area. Shout out to you. He also has a fantastic podcast that he did literally every day. I want to say for 3 or 4 years. I think he broke 1,000 episodes, which is about 3 years. Whew. All right, Chris. I do my show 3 times a week, and it is work. But shout out to Chris. Fantastic podcast called the Side Hustle Podcast. It shouldn't be too hard to find. Look it up on your favorite podcast distributor. But this would be a great book to start if you're trying to get your arms around it. I also have several episodes, again, on the Bring Your Worst show every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I have several episodes about, wrong one. There we go. I have several episodes about side hustles and how to build things, how to create passive income, all that stuff. In fact, it's very much the fabric of the show. There's 310 episodes this week, which is insane to me, but that's where we are. That's what happens when you put in the work, and that's what happens when you have a lovely audience like yourselves who supported me along the way. All those episodes are free. Be sure to check it out. Subscribe if you haven't already. Again, subscribing is free too. I consider this part of my service to you because a lot of stuff I do, whether it's my private coaching, which frankly is high end. You can check it out at damonbrown.net if you're ready to make that kind of commitment. There's my books, which are relatively low end, but I wanted to give some type of opportunity to connect with y'all and help y'all wherever you're at, resource-wise or not. Listen, I've been super broke and I've had good money. I've had both, sometimes within months of each other. You know how the freelance game goes. You know how the independent game goes. So wherever you're at, I want to meet you where you are. Be sure and check out the show. In fact, I think there's a couple episodes where I talk specifically about Chris's book, and there's some wonderful philosophy